Should be very interesting. Oh my God. Really fitting these things. Oh, that's not too bad. There we go. All right, I think I'm good. So far, so good. Okay, so the scenario for today's video is I've got 2 MTB Pro boxes to fish with, and that's all I can use throughout the day. We're here, we're at the lake, we've got the kayaks all set up. This should be interesting because I'm not a very good kayak angler. I don't do it a whole lot. That's the scenario. I'm also going to show you what baits I got here in a little bit so you get a better idea as to what I'm going to be fishing with today. Stay tuned, folks. This should be very, very interesting. I'm tying a swim bait. One of these boxes says a swim bait in it, I believe. I think it's this one. I think this is the Feburary box. Yeah, this has got a swim bait in it. Swim bait time. All right, I'm gonna be throwing this little Dark Star swim bait, just kind of popping it off the bottom, slowing it around some brush and cover. I feel like these fish are pushed off a little bit, not as tight to the bank as we'd hope them to be, mainly because it got cold last night. It got down to like 35 degrees. I think the swim bait's gonna do it for me. I think this is gonna be my first bite. Oh, that felt like a fish. There's one. Oh my God. First good bite. Yeah. I don't think it was too big, but it was a fish. Dang it. There's one. Oh, dude. Oh God, dude, another one. Classic hook set, and missed him so bad. All right, drop shot on this dock. We're gonna see how this works. Let's see if I can get one on here. Throwing the Rains Bubbering Shinker is a 4-inch drop shot bait. It's actually a JDM bait that MTB put in their Pro Box this month. Full pack, which is pretty sick. Just gonna nose hook it short leader because I'm fishing shallow, dirty water. And I'm essentially just gonna pitch right under there. The drag's looking good. Probably loosen up a little bit. There we go. There we go. All right, let's see if we can get one. There's one. No! Oh my God. Oh, it's a big pike too. That was big. Dude, it just smoked my drop shot. Bit me off instantly. Did you see that? Or unless my leader didn't break. He just bit me off clean. Dang it. We are lake number 2 right now. May have to change up my tactics here. I'm gonna take a look at my box to see what I got. I've just been throwing the swim bait too much. I'm just trying to think of what other options I've got here. I don't know. Not a whole lot of structure on here to fish, which kind of stinks. It's kind of like the last lake. I got like this shaky head with some Savage Gear armored worms, basically like Senko's. Like, I guess I could give that a go. The day is like not necessarily nearing an end, but getting kind of close. So I gotta think of some plan A, B, and C's and D's right now. I'm struggling to get bit here. Got one? Good one? Oh my God, I just got broken off again. No, it's pike. It's gotta be pike. Oh my God. Throwing 12-pound tests as my main leader because I'm sick of breaking off and having to retie. All right, back in business. That last fish actually might have been my problem. I think I might have tied a cruddy leader. We'll see. I don't know. Ooh, I got a little guy. First slam fish of the day, and it's a giant largemouth bass. So incredibly not worth it. I just dropped my reel in the water too. What? Yeah. Yours might be bigger though. Actually, yours is definitely bigger. First fish, I'm not gonna count it. All right, I'm gonna switch to a jig real quick. I'm gonna throw the all-terrain tackle football head jig. See if I can't get a lazy fish to hit, because they don't want the jerk bait and they don't want the swim bait, so I gotta stick to the bottom. There's one. There he is on the jig. Decent one. Oh yeah, that's a really nice fish. No! Oh my God, that was like a 5-pounder. That was like a 5-pounder. Oh my God, that was a giant. There's one. Oh my gosh, that's a decent one. No, it's just a little guy. I thought it was giant. Nice, filled out my jig fish. That's a good sign. Oh, I thought that was a toad. He smoked the jig. That was on the all-terrain tackle 3/8 ounce football head jig. That was the dumbest hook set I think I've ever had. There's one. Decent little fish. Cracked him, man. I absolutely cracked him. Okay. There he goes. Ouch, 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 ouch. Hooks in my finger. Third fish on the stick bait. This fish came off the Savage Gear armored tube worm. Actually never fished this bait before. That was like my first cast in this new area. A decent little fat male, I'm assuming. I don't know. Nice fish though. Back in the water he goes. Yeah, this looks really good. Wow. Good one. Good one. Nice one, dude. Another nice one. It's a good fish. Come here. Come here. Yes, dude. Look at that fish, dude. Oh my gosh. Whew. Decent little fish on the jig. I didn't need to throw it anymore, but I saw some decent wood, so I wanted to give it a go. He just hit it and sat there with it. Nice fish. Beautiful spring largemouth. It's probably only about like, 2 3/4, but still, just feels good to finally get like a decent.
Yeah, when you're catching.
Been missing so many fish. It's so frustrating. Gotta be switching to the Davis jig. It's essentially Archaea style jig. I kind of like this color for this water clarity. Totally forgot I had it in here. Probably should have been the one that I started off with. Pretty decent little jig, meaty hook, beefy hook. Nice little paint job. Let's see how this performs. Oh man. Swimming it back to the boat. That's crazy. Number 1 on the Davis jig. My slam is really starting to pick up here, which is kind of a surprise. Nice. Number 4, I think, right, for the slam. Dude, I was swimming it back, hit right at the yak. Oh God, what don't I have left? I got like a swim bait, 2 crankbaits, a jerk bait, top water. Yeah, a few other things. Another one on the jig. I didn't really need to catch one on the jig, but I wanted to throw it anyway because I knew they'd hit it on the Davis jig. I'm getting bushwhacked right now. Jesus. Okay, hold on. That's classic. Get out of there. All right, I'm gonna use kind of a similar presentation right now. I've already filled out both of my jigs, but I've got kind of like this Moner shaky head, I believe it's called. And I think it will look good paired up with, the armored tube worm by Savage, or just the power bait jerk crawl, which didn't come in the box, but what I'm using as my trailer. So I'm gonna give that a go real quick. All right. So this is the Moner shaky head that I'm gonna be fishing with right now, and I'm just gonna put a little chigger crawl on the back of that. Hopefully catch a nice fish on these rocks. Oh, that's kind of up there, yeah. Yeah. There's one. decent little guy. Wow, he was right on the bottom. Third cast with the Moner Cheer Craw Duo, and I got this decent little pounder. Big mouth, tiny shoulders. And you just found another crankbait. What is that one? Oh, that's legit. I think the bite has really picked up, dude. The morning bite was just non-existent.
I didn't think I'll miss anymore though.
That little thing?
Yeah.
I think because they're like they keep switching. I mean, think about it. This morning it was like calm and cold. Then it got like really cold and windy. There's another one. You gotta go on the bottom. Sun's out, dude. That was like my cast right afterwards. Come here. Another one. Look at that. A little bit healthier fish. A little bit bigger. On that 7.3 Cousins Rays, dude, I'm really liking this rod. I was fishing the IM8 for a while, and I feel like the Rays is just a little bit lighter. It's kind of nice in this kayak. Another fish. Didn't need it, but still fun to catch it. There's a nice one. That's a good fish. That's a pretty nice fish. God, he's running right at me. Savage Gear armor worm. Come here. Oh, got him good. I got that fish good, man. There we go. Nice LMB right there. Almost 2 pounds, maybe, give or take. Beautiful fish. See ya. Wow, that was awesome. There's one. Where the heck is that fish going? A little largy. Ran right at me. Nothing huge, just a little guy. Oh, there he is. Here he goes. So I've actually got quite a few lures left to complete. Oh boy. I've got a Zuri 3DB. It's a medium diving crankbait. I've got this Lunker Hut Customs football head kit. Might be able to catch one real quick on this. I've got the Boo Spin Rig, and I've also got the Dark Star Evolved Swimmer, and then I've got the jerk bait, and I've also got the Copper's Live Target bait ball. Dude, this is not looking so hot. I got about an hour left. Oh, and then we've got the real kicker, which is the Sabile Frog. So I've got quite a lot to finish within about an hour and 10 minutes period. I think I can do it. I think I can at least fill out 2 more baits, which is a successful feat in of itself. So I'm gonna keep moving down, tie up some different rigs, and hopefully catch a nice one. All right, for that customs kit, I'm not gonna use the jig head only because it's a pretty big, bulky, exposed hook that I just don't have a whole lot of confidence in, but I'm gonna use a soft plastic, and I'm gonna use just a little shaky head to go with that. Let's see what I got here. So I'm basically gonna use just a little spot remover for the little white grubs that come in the customs pack, which is, I guess, half cheating, but I'm just not a huge fan of those jig heads. But I do like that grub. I think I'm gonna get bit on that grub. That's kind of why I'm tying it on first. As you can see, I'm basically just rigging that on just like I would with a shaky head worm, but in this case, it's a little grub. There you go. It looks pretty nice. Doesn't look too bad, actually. I might get bit on this. Oh my gosh. When I set the hook, the rod came out of my hand. I thought it was a giant. Nice, that's one of my baits that I needed to get knocked out. Oh, he was hanging by a thread. I was on that little customs. I don't know what was going on there. I thought I had like a snag. Nice, all right, got that knocked out. Fish another like, what, 20, 30 minutes on our way back, and then, all right, I've got about that much time to finish out my, my slam. After a pretty brutal yak ride and that stuff over there, I don't know if you can see that, but it is absolutely whipping up. We made it back. My arms are tired. We caught some decent fish today. Our best 5 combined probably went closer on that 10, 11 pound range, maybe a little more than that, but we had fun. Did not complete the slam, although I really didn't expect to, being that there was like a frog in the box. The water temperature is like 40, what do you think? It's probably like 45, 48 degrees.
Yeah, you measured it and it was 42.
Yeah, I don't know if that was right, but it felt so cold. I mean, the water is freezing right now. Need to let my arms rest. It actually hurts just to hold the camera like this.